Hello everybody, I am the Black Sigma, or you could just call me Eric, and welcome back to Ocarina of Time, the Water Temple. It's not that confusing, I swear. I know what's in this room. I know that I need the long shot before I progress that way. Meaning, the last thing I can do before going into the middle room is push this. But also, you know, my point of methodically checking so far has stood to be pretty reasonable. I'm pretty sure this will also need the long shot. Unless I'm confusing this little room for the other one. No, I can go this way before going up. Okay. But yes, methodically checking every floor. That's all you need to do. As long as there's a method to your madness, you'll be fine. Right. Yeah, I can do this before coming back later. It's just that I will be coming back through this room later anyway. But since I'm here, may as well do what I can. Which is, of course, hit that switch, hookshot onto this ledge to get behind this cage with these, I forget the actual name. Is it just Shellblade? Shellblade. Thank you, Navi. I, did ask for your information there, so I guess it's kind of my fault. But now that I'm behind this cage, we go up, and would you look at that? A small chest, undoubtedly a small key. I needed that. And once again, the method stands. Ow. I was really hoping to fire my hookshot faster than that Tektite could get me. Oh well. And down this way. And we'll be back to the main room. And here we are. Apart from the fact I didn't actually check the northern room and just went off my memory, so far, nothing confusing about this temple. People who get confused are either exaggerating or don't know what they're doing, have zero sense of direction. Or memory, for that matter. And as long as you stick to the counterclockwise pattern, and always remember when you need to backtrack, you'll be fine. Ow. I walked onto spikes. That was not beneficial for my health. Ah yes, this room. It's a trap. Oh right. Hookshot is the only option for underwater combat. It's kinda silly. But I guess it makes sense for most of your weapons anyway. I mean, have you ever tried to swing a sword underwater? Or shoot a bow and arrow underwater? And that opens the actual way up. Although I just wanted to double check. Okay, yeah. There's nothing up the way of the trap. Hang on. Is there a hookshot target on this? No, I just have to unboot. Gee, I sure hope that at no point do I have to switch out my down C for arrows again. Oh. Hang on. Boots. And out. Now we're on the second floor. Huzzah! Now let's go with our pattern of checking rooms in the counterclockwise pattern, remembering if we have to redo things. Okay, I'm pretty sure regular hookshot doesn't reach that, but I'm pretty sure there's a way that I can get enough distance without having the long shot. I think I can. It seems like something that's doable as long as I don't end up too deep in the water. No. It's not happening. And I am, again, fairly certain that this is too far to just hookshot. I could be wrong. I'm not. Okay, I'll come back for that later. In that case, room to the right. Oh yeah, this just leads to a block I'd have to push before doing the... Wait. Does it? Is this what I'm thinking it is? No, this is not push block. This is just this chest. I know there's a block that is actually meant to be pushed before doing the other room that I was trying to get into early. Wow, it's the compass. That would be helpful for those who struggle to navigate this dungeon, but so far, I feel like I've been doing pretty fine. Obviously, there's no room to the north on this floor, which means simply heading across to the left. And remembering that, oh, don't get ambushed by this Tektite. There he is. Wow. Good Z targeting, Link. You really locked onto the enemy there. Rather than, you know, just facing straight ahead repeatedly. Anyway, remembering that the the northern room on the bottom floor and the southern room on the second floor are the ones we can't get to yet. And now, the water is all the way at the top. Again, the long hallway to the south is the entrance to the dungeon. That's how you got in here, so no point checking that. Room to the right, it's this one that has the push block for the lower room. Sorry. This one has the push block for the southern room on this floor. For you see, that is how things connect. It's just that you'll have to get back here from that direction because you need to pull this block, not push it. I was being a dingus. However, that's all we can do over here, which leaves only one room possible in the dungeon. Wow, this really seems like a fairly linear experience. It's almost as if it's not as confusing as people make it out to be, as long as they keep track of where they've been and where it's possible to go. Hello, Case. Here. And here. And... whoop. Sliding down this ledge, we get to a fun little timing minigame. I don't think I'm gonna... yeah. I'm gonna have to be on a lower platform again. And I know that that Skulltula is only reachable with a long shot. But for now, we have standard hook shot. Ah. This is fine. Just aim and up and shoot. And pull out and up and shoot. And aim and up and shoot. I decided that pull out was not a good phrase to use for taking out my hook shot. And aim and shoot. And may as well take the top one as well, because then we can more easily reach this one. And I have missed a small key. Shoot. I think it's... hang on. Have to actually check. Huh. No problem. I slightly messed up my system. I think it is possible to get through the other room I was... words. I know what I mean. And you will as soon as I cut to it. I messed up my system in one very crucial way. I said check every room in every floor, in every water level. I forgot to blow this up while we were on water level 2. And that's it. So, you know, as long as you don't forget that thing, which you see literally your first time in this room, because this is, you know, the first place that's accessible to you. Yeah, my point stands. Unless you have a bad memory of where you've been and where you haven't, then this dungeon is not that bad. I just happened to have a bad memory of where I had not been. The only way this dungeon gets confusing is if you are the one who messes up. And I messed up. Luckily, it didn't take me that long to figure that out. Like, maybe a minute or two cut off camera. Not like it took me half an hour or however long some people may say this dungeon takes. Also, I'm about 80% sure you can still reach this floor and blow that up if you do a very good jump from the floor above when you first drop the water level. But I'm not gonna risk that kind of thing. Also, gonna switch back to Boots' screen. And there we go. Now I just have to loop back around, raise the water level again, and then we can continue. And after another minute, or no, that one was closer to 3, but after another 3 minutes of very linear backtracking, we're fine. Everything is fine. I forgot that hookshot only stuns Tektites. But we raise water level, we can hookshot across, then we have to lower water level because when we cross over there, the statue will be in the way. But now it's lowered, we can just sort of climb over it. And then we raise the water level again, so the next statue has its target raised. And then lower so we can get on its head. And raise while we are on its head. Zelda puzzles. Is that gonna reach? It is. Good. I was worried I'd have to use my bow. But, oh no. Looks like there's a like over there. Whatever will I do? Okay, I was kind of expecting that to one-shot it. Well, it sorta worked the way I hoped. Not quite, but sort of. And... magic. Not what I wanted. I wanted hearts. Oh well. Strange. Ominous void of a room. Even though it's clearly only a square on the map. We run across this island and... something feels off. This water clearly has reflections. It's reflecting the stonework around the door, but my reflection is gone. Wasn't it there before? Hello there. You seem familiar. Dark Link, conquer yourself. Oh, no you don't, buddy. I'm gonna get you with my crouch stabbing. Because Z-targeting is never going to work. Hey, I hit him. Yeah, Z-targeting just is not going to be your friend during this fight. Because, then you're just going to end up striking each other's swords indefinitely. Unless, of course, you have the big Goron sword. Dark Link does not have the big Goron sword, so he, doesn't, you know, have a counter for it. And you can get the big Goron sword before doing this fight. In fact, I'd wager that's what most people who have played the game before do. Because they realize, hey, the earlier I get the big Goron sword, the better off I am against Dark Link. But no, I'm going to do this the old-fashioned, nosy target way. Because truly, this is the only way to beat him with the Master Sword that I know of. Maybe there's more to it, but this is what I've got. And I truly conquered myself. The hard way. the right way. My reward for this? It's not that hype. I'm kidding, it's pretty hype. It's the long shot. Exactly what I needed. It expands twice as far. Also, honestly, this is the most confusing part of the dungeon for me. Because you know how many people would just see the chest, grab it, and leave the room, not noticing Navi trying to target something back there? You know how many people instinctually see, oh, empty room with a chest in it, I'm just going to leave. Too many people do not see this Song of Time block on the floor. By which I mean, I have forgotten about it in the past. Maybe it's not actually something that a lot of people miss. Maybe it's just me. But, no, that's an important part of the dungeon. Be careful, don't get swallowed in the vortexes. Yeah, because you kinda have to come down here in order to finish the dungeon. There's kinda some things you need over here. So, being without those things would be awfully stupid. Just like it's awfully stupid to let myself, get caught in that by wearing iron boots when swimming around would do. Iron boots are good for walking on flat surfaces, not so much once the slopes start getting involved. But the pull range of the whirlpools isn't that bad. So you should be able to swim around them enough that you can only iron boot where it's safe. Hang on. Okay. As long as my camera's fixed itself. And, yep, the eye target over there. And... oh no, really short timer, whatever will I do? And that's that. Small key gotten. Just double checking. There wasn't an extra skulltula in that corner, right? No, I don't think so. Anyway, hey look, it's this room that I said I'd be backtracking through. That's it. Now, first things first. Actually, should I go to Northern Room first? Because it's the first that's gonna be accessible, because I'm gonna have to lower the water level anyway. But I forget if I'll need an extra small key from the room to the south. Actually, because it's one of the lower floor rooms, I don't think the water level affects the room to the north. I think. Or it will depend if the water level affects that little hallway I mentioned you need to longshot across. Excuse you? Water level down, please. And then through the middle room, raising the water level to the second floor. Because that's... actually, do I need to do that? I don't know if I really need to. Because I could have just hookshot up there and then hookshotting across that other room wouldn't matter. Oh well. Also, our long shot gets us higher up in this room, because it's not normally accessible from the 3rd floor, and gets us the final... That's not the final Skulltula in here, I nearly lied to you. But it gets us an easily missed Skulltula. Anyhoomst. Arrow that, and then long shot. That. Easy peasy. Push the block. Don't even bother to push it all the way because I'm lazy. And... yeah, it is another small key. That is totally necessary. Therefore, remember to do that. Do not be, I don't know, a complete idiot and assume you can go into the room to the north first. Like I nearly did. Now to see if I was correct about how this hallway works or whether I'll need to lower the water again. I'm gonna land right on that. Oh, it didn't re-spike. I was assuming it had re-spike. Yep, the water level in this room is consistent, regardless of whether you have water raised or not. Excellent. And before I polish off this dungeon, video's getting long, so I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.